Hey y'all, did you know there was such a thing as a National Tea Day? Well, here in the South, we don't need a special day to celebrate sweet tea. I want y'all to meet my friend Lori Green, who gifted all of this to me and made it and put it together, and it's so beautiful. How special is that, y'all? And every time I use this, I'm going to think of her. And this is Lori Green in the flesh, and she's green, and I didn't get the green memo, okay? She showed up and did all this beautiful green.
I have to coordinate.
Yes, and she did. That's her thing, because she knows how to put together crafts so beautifully, and she's so thoughtful. And so she has a business called It's Charmingly Southern. A lot of the stuff in this kitchen out here, y'all, came from her business. So I want to share with you Lori Green, and I'm going to let her tell you some things about herself and her business.
Hey y'all, I appreciate Scarlett inviting me to Carolina Sunset Farms today and to share some of my vintage pickups that I found at auction, and I'm gifting them to her because she's such a sweetheart. We came to know each other at my Vintique, and then she would buy, like she said, props from me. And I was excited and thrilled to be able to come in, and she invited me here to share some sweet tea.
And so we're going to try a couple little different things today. And I've made different teas and different brands, and I'm going to let Lori taste it for the first time on camera. And she's going to decide. And then y'all need to tell us, what kind of tea do y'all drink? And what kind of special pictures do y'all use to put it in? And how do you make it?
And I'll decide if she made it sweet enough.
Well, hey, I'm telling you, that's the thing. Sometimes you can put 3 cups of sugar in a gallon of tea around here, and they say it ain't sweet.
Right.
It ain't sweet enough. So we want to share with y'all, and also give you little tricks and tips. If you're not local, look, if you're local to us, you know how to make some sweet tea, but everybody's not. So y'all share in the comments your favorite tea glass, your favorite tea picture, your favorite kind of tea, how you make it, your
Hot or
tips and
cold.
tricks. Hot or cold?
In the South, we drink it cold.
We drink it ice cold. I love lots of ice. Speaking of ice, I got us some special ice today. So while Lori is putting our good ice, anybody know what good ice is? We got, there she goes. She's going to show you. We got that good ice. And she's going to fill our cups to the brim with that good ice. And so our tea is hot. Now, I like to let my tea sit on the counter for a while. I let mine sit for several hours usually if I have people coming over for a cookout or something, and I'll just let it sit to kind of really dissolve that sugar, because you might put that sugar in and taste it and think, that's not very sweet, but it does become sweet later. So everybody has their favorite tea glass, and this one is mine. It's strawberries, and I usually drink in this one, but today I'm going with the green theme. So me and Lori are drinking
Lori
out of
Green.
Lori Green. Her last name's Green. And I'm Scarlet Blue. Remember, I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. This old song. So we're trying this Y'all Georgia Peach, and I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I was never open in the past to trying new teas. I have gotten to where I dabble, or whatever it is. Dibble dab?
However you want to say it.
How do you say it? Dibble dab? Dabble.
We're going to go with that.
Whatever. Dabble in different things, different flavors. And so somebody had introduced me to apricot tea, and I loved it. And so now I'm open to things. And we do a lot of the half and half. Mm-hmm. People do the lemonade and tea.
Try raspberry juice.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. Yeah. Raspberry juice. Mm-hmm. And what other variations do you have?
Cran raspberry, any of them.
In the tea.
Cherry.
Mm. So let us know your variations of tea and how y'all try it. So we're going to start first with the peach tea and see, and then we're going to compare the Y'all brand to, I got Lipton. Do you do Lipton or Louisiana or
whatever's on sale?
Or Piggly Wiggly? Guess first. You know, one thing about the South, one of the first things we do when people show up is we say, can I get you something to drink? Mm-hmm. Are you hungry? And if you do get you a plate of food at somebody's house, you need to come back for a second, so we think that you don't
like it. Yeah.
We're going to have some peach.
Some Y'all peach tea.
Some Y'all peach tea in our green glasses. We're going to cheers.
Cheer.
Okay, let's try it.
Me first.
Smell of it. I'm going to let you go.
Let's go.
Same time.
Peachy.
It's peachy.
Needs some more sugar.
She said it needs more sugar.
But it is good.
You know, it takes a minute.
It's different.
The afternoon, whatever they call it. Let it breathe. Reminds me of kind of those banana popsicles, but peach. But it's good. It's just different. But you'd have to be careful what you eat that with.
Yeah.
Because
doesn't go with everything.
Peach don't go with everything, but
I leave hot dog and peach.
No, thank you.
It'll be great with peach cobbler.
I messed you up. You gotta say it again.
Take 2,000.
Take 2,000. Okay. What would this be good with?
It'd be awesome. It'd be great. We're Southern peach cobbler.
There you go.
In a cast iron pan.
Ooh. When she comes back, she can make us one of those. I'll make the ice cream. She can make the peach cobbler.
I can do this.
Well, I want you to tell us about this. So she showed up with nothing but a can. And I was going to let her tell you about all that.
Yeah, old rusty can. Says Louisiana. So you just take a simple rusty can somebody would have thrown away. But don't throw them away. And we took in some, you could put a house plant in there, or we took some florals and just popped them in a good old mason jar. Look at there. Added some water. Take you a cute little wooden spoon and rip up some fabric and just sit it down in your can. Instant centerpiece. And then this piece is a vintage, they was called a fruit holder, or you could put flowers, lay flowers on it, and you just keep your fruits right handy, ready to eat. And this matches the green theme. And then the other day I watched Scarlett make some delicious, look like delicious dip. So I found this at auction, and I thought of Scarlett, and it goes with her color theme. So chips and dip. So those vintage pieces, people, pull them out, use them, and show the kids today what we used to do when we were younger.
And y'all, this little dip thing, I was tickled to death. I had actually been looking for one of those. So, you know, God will give you the desires of your heart. Down to something that simple, He will bless you. And that was a blessing to me. And so I am so thankful to have a friend that can think up stuff like this, because I love to do the thing and to use the serving dishes, but I'm not a crafty person. Y'all won't ever see me on here doing the crafts, and that's why I look to people like Lori. And it just makes your house look so pretty, and it's simple ideas. Where do you find these kind of pieces?
These pieces, the glass pieces, I go to a lot of auctions and pick up pieces there. Thrift stores, yard sales, anywhere like that. And then also my parents are collectors, and my mother had this can and she was not using it anymore, so I thought it would go perfect with our theme today.
So I want y'all to check her page out and make sure you get you some of these goodies. It's so good to support each other.
Shop local.
Yes, it's so important. Well, y'all, while she's refilling the glasses for this next thing to try, and this right here is the Lipton tea. And what I want her to do is compare the Lipton to the other regular y'all. But that's coming up. We're going to try this, and it's probably not going to be sweet enough for her, because I ain't going to feel it halfway, because we're going to try the next one. I mean, all the way, because we're going to try the next one. So let's just try some plain old Lipton tea. And that is so pretty with just even, you know how we got to get back. We got to keep these traditions going, y'all. I was telling
my grandma used to say, put on the dog. You had to put on the dog.
Put on the dog to show
up.
There you go. Put on the dog,
when
y'all.
the guests come over, yes.
There you go. If you can't hang with the big dogs,
there you go.
Stay off the porch. We used to have that on T-shirts. Well, let's try this.
That's tea.
It's good too. Is that sweet enough for you? It still ain't sweet enough for her. I probably got at least a cup and a half, and that ain't even a gallon. She say it's sweet enough.
Like you said, it's got to sit. So make it the night before and let it sit.
Yeah, night before. Yep, that's right. But look, this is right up my alley. Look at the camouflage bag.
And y'all.
I know, I love it.
Okay, y'all, I got to use her slang here. As she's getting our tea ready, our ice ready for the y'all tea.
Y'all tea.
Like she said, I did have a vintage store, but have now gone out, and you're going to scratch that.
That's okay. She's gone out. She's gone out.
I have ventured out into online space with Etsy. You can find me on Etsy, eBay, and whatnot, and check out those items there. I'm always refreshing my storefront there. And also, I've recently put in a booth at a thrift store in Clarkton. If you're local to our area, check it out. But that's what I do with my goodies when I find them at auction and yard sales. I flip them for a profit or give them away.
She gives a lot away. I can't outgive her. I cannot outgive her, y'all. That has been my experience.
Yes, you can.
No.
You give me more than material stuff. A sisterhood.
We're having a moment.
Where's the tissue?
I know. Okay, so you can, and I'm going to put her links up there in the description, and they'll be also in the comments. So y'all check her out, follow her, all that good things that you got to do. Let me pour you a glass of this y'all tea.
See if it holds up to the Lipton.
Yes, we're going to see. I'm curious if there's any kind of different flavor.
What are you looking for? Not the sweetness, but what?
I'm curious if it even just tastes different. Because it's black tea. So I'm curious. What about you?
I'm following you.
Here we go. Where's the sugar? I got over 2 cups of sugar. There ain't no sugar in that.
It just hasn't steeped in the fridge.
I have steeped. I have had 5 hot flashes since I went to it. Okay.
But if you learn anything today, always make it the night before.
Mm-hmm.
In a milk gallon jug. That's how my grandma did it.
In the milk gallon jug.
Yep.
You know, another thing we used to make it in a lot is a big old pickle jar.
Yes.
A big one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all hear me crunching that good ice?
I hear you crunch.
That ice is, I love that ice. I like it and I would buy it again, and I love that bag. I would recommend it. I say it's a good tea. It does not have a lot of aftertaste, which I don't like a strong aftertaste. You like strong tea?
Not really.
I don't either. So I think it's good. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
All right, y'all. So I'm here with Lori Green at Is Charmingly Southern, just like her. And look, we so appreciate your likes, follows, comments, and shares. If you don't do that, y'all, it just ain't going to go out. And that's just the way it is, ain't that right? Thank y'all for joining us today at Carolina Sunset Farm, where we live a life. No, we don't. We live a Southern life. We live a Southern life of food, faith, and Carolina sunsets.
Only you can do that.
She ain't going to say it. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.